Cancer is a big deal. Unless you're a whale. Let me explain.
Cancer results from uncontrolled cell proliferation. This happens through mutations in DNA which cause malfunction of essential proteins and tumor prevention mechanisms. Hence, the cell will speed unchecked through its life and replication cycles.
One would think the more cells an organism has, the more likely it is to get cancer. More cells, more need for division, more likely to get serious mutations. Bigger animals should get more cancer, right? Well, not exactly.
The observation that incidence of cancer development doesn't correlate with the number of cells an organism has is known as Peto's paradox. First observed by Richard Peto in 1977, this theory has become more studied in the last few decades as cancer research has increased.
But how can we explain Peto's paradox? Well, scientists have come up with two main hypotheses: evolution by genetic mechanisms and evolution by metabolism.
The genetic mechanism hypothesis claims that as animals grew in size, they, through natural selection, had to invest in genetic mechanisms that prevented them from getting cancer. Elephants, for example, tend to have more copies of the p53 gene, the leukemia inhibitory factor LIV6 gene.
Now for the second theory.
As we said before, cancer occurs as a result of mutations in the genetic code. These mutations could happen through the presence of reactive oxygen species in cells, which can react with the DNA and damage it. Metabolism of molecules produces more of these ROSs. As a result, animals that have lower metabolic rate, i.e. larger animals, tend to have less ROS circulating in their tissue.
Humans are evolving as we speak.
And although our bipedal upright physiology is incompatible with growing to be the size of elephants or whales, studying the causes of Peto's paradox can help scientists build a roadmap to hypothesize how humans could evolve naturally to combat tumors. Using the landmarks on this roadmap, we can tailor our molecular treatments to mimic these possible evolutionary mechanisms.
And in turn, we might be able to come one step closer to finding a cure to cancer.